Hi everyone, just doing a little mic check. It looks like we're on both now. Who knows? Maybe it's an overshoot from the other day with Facebook. Right, we go live in about 6 minutes. So 8 o'clock, we go live. See you in a little bit. Hello, everybody. I have no answer. Yeah, we're having a few technical issues, so I don't know what it is. We've reset the system. People are saying they've got problems with Facebook chat, YouTube chat, whatever. So we're just going to have to go with what we've got. So obviously we are over on Facebook and YouTube as well. So my advice would be to choose the one that works best for you. It's very unusual, this. Maybe Facebook have still got a problem, I don't know. But now YouTube started, so we're still going to go with it. So good luck. Now YouTube's not working at all. It's definitely going to be one of those nights. I'm just going to have to go with it. Okay, so hopefully at least you've got your online entry form, which is here. So if it's not working on YouTube for you, switch over to Facebook. If it's not working on Facebook, switch over to YouTube. I'll put the two addresses in. Can you see him stressed? Here is the Facebook one. Hi Craig, what are you up to? You on holiday? And here is the YouTube one, if it is on. I like the word perfect, Calvin. So here we go. We're going to go through the rules and see how we go. Oh, it's just appeared, Paul. It's like magic. So here we go. Hopefully you've got that link at least. That's your online entry form. Now, it is a general knowledge quiz tonight, as it always is on Fridays, or usually is on Fridays. But we've got and Mark's all right on YouTube now, James Bond twist tonight. So there is elements of the quiz. Okay, Denise. That are James Bond linked. What we do now is we mark the quiz for you and we do it the same night. Do you think it was hard, Cal? I tell you what is hard. I will give you that we had some hard and dingbats in the last one, and I do think a couple of tricky dingbats in this one as well. It's very important that you don't Google. What we do is we take an average score of all teams and we try and keep that between 70 and 80%. And unbelievably, we managed to do that 98% of the time, which is great. But if you Google, that formula doesn't work. So even if you're finding it a bit hard, miss out the ones you don't know, have a guess on the ones you don't know, but please don't Google. Poor Calvin. Please don't write answers in the chat. You write them on the form. And we do ask, please, for a small donation for playing tonight, just as you would at a pub quiz, so we can keep running for you. So, here we go. And we do start nice and easy. Should get half marks in the quiz without too much trouble. Question 13. Where do dates grow? Whose birthday is it? Happy birthday, Shelley! Where do dates grow? Is it on trees, underground, or in coconuts? I don't know what's going on, Lisa. So question 13 is, where do dates grow? Is it on trees, underground, or in coconuts? I'll be ringing you all on the phone soon. If it doesn't work. A couple of deceptively tricky questions in the... there you go. You know what, Lee? The weird thing about that is that one was easier than the cock and bottle one. So 14, in sport, which position did England footballer David Seaman play? So in sport, which position did England footballer David Seaman play? If it's your first time playing, we've got 65 questions tonight in total. Lots of happy birthdays for Shelley. 15. Raisins are made by drying which fruit? Have a guess, Denise. Also, please be... Hey, Denise in particular, because yours was a nightmare the other day, Denise. I'm telling you off. You wrote all the questions in the wrong places, Denise. So I have intersected the questions with multiple choices in between. So, you know, hopefully you won't do that as much, but just have a little check. Just told Denise off. Question 16. According to the Collins Dictionary, FYI is a written abbreviation for what? Oh, Kira, they're like dingbats. They're like still catchphrases, if you like. So well-known phrases with the words. So the first one has the letters O-L-D, doesn't it? Think about what the letters are doing. And you might get a kind of phrase from that without telling you the answer. The other three are quite hard. But hi, Kira. On to 17. Oh, she's got it from that. Well, nice one, Kira. Which has the highest population? Is it Scotland or Wales? If you do miss any questions, by the way, we have a repetition when we get to question 30. They're also on the screen at halftime. And you can stop it, Laura. You can wind the video back if you want at the end. So question 17 is, which has the highest population? Is it Scotland or Wales? Oh my God, is it Lean or Lynn? Is it the first one, Lean, or is it Lynn? Hi, Norway. Oh, don't encourage her. Question 18. Which country does Parmesan cheese come from? I don't think, Calvin, well, is it Lean? We've not had anyone from Norway before. You're the first. So which country does Parmesan cheese come from? That's question 18. On to 19. In the animal kingdom, does each housefly's life cycle begin as an egg or a maggot? Of course, we have got a few new players tonight. What happens at the end of the quiz is you submit. You've got till 10 o'clock to submit your entry form, which hopefully you've got. I'll just repost it again in there. Then I go off and mark the quiz. Quiz lasts till about 9 o'clock. And you get a league table of scores and you mark as well. So 19, in the animal kingdom, does each housefly's life cycle begin as an egg or a maggot? Question 20. Which English Premiership football team has a cannon on its club badge? I didn't say hi to Chris. Hi, Chris and Jenny. Hi. So which English Premiership football team has a cannon on its club badge? Denise, why do you like question 19? That's strange. Is that sarcasm? I've not heard that, Calvin. I've heard similar ones, though. Question 21. What M is the term for a word or phrase that's repeated during meditation? Yes, Chris, it was very good. Chris played cards, right, in a pub quiz last night, and he I thought you were, Denise. And he got offered £60 to not carry on. How many cards did you get in, Chris? Was it 5 or 4 cards you got in? It was 5, wasn't it? Not sure. Got offered £60. He took the £60. It's a good job because the cards were bad. So what M is the term for a word or phrase that's repeated during meditation? Yeah, 5, Chris. Good job you took that. 22. Which of the following is the correct quote from the film Casablanca? Is it A, play it, Sam? B, play it again, Sam? Or C, just play the song, Sam? You're nuts, Leah. What did he get you? This itchy, this top. You itchy. On to 23. What P is the term in fencing for a move that deflects an attack? I shouldn't laugh, Lee, because I buy all sorts of weird stuff. So what B is the term in fencing for a move that deflects an attack? On to 24. Are the Great Smoky Mountains in Canada or the US? So the Great Smoky Mountains, are they in Canada or are they in the US? And 25, apologies if you are playing in a different country, because obviously these are, you know, there is UK links to some of these. But worth a guess. Which foodstuff is sold as small, medium, large, or very large now that the 1 to 7 sizing system has been abolished? So which foodstuff is sold as small, medium, large, or very large now that the 1 to 7 sizing system has been abolished? "26. Armagnac and cognac are varieties of which alcoholic spirit?" So Armagnac and cognac, can't stop itching, are varieties of which alcoholic spirit? Is it gin, whiskey, brandy, or rum? And the correct spelling of whiskey I've just given up on, because I think it's either, isn't it? Depending on where you're from. Yeah, Peter, if you've just joined us, please don't write answers in the chat. Not that that is the right answer, not that I'm saying that. Of course I am, Lisa. I'm just going to post, Peter, the online entry form, which is there, and that's where you write the answers. Thanks for that. I'll just pause so he gets that message. Of course I am, Lisa. I don't know what as. It's in a few weeks. Next Friday, we've got 80s stroke 90s quiz. It'll be well good, that. I can't wait. It's all right, mate. You weren't to know. It's fine. on to check the form out. It tells you everything on there, Peter, that you need to know. I don't know, Lisa. If it's green air, it's going to be spray and not dye. I tell you that. So 3 months. No, I want no. It's like nearly 6 months to get that green out my hair. 27 in TV. Which shabbily dressed detective was played by Peter Falk? As kind of, like rotten, I don't know, ghosty pirates. Rotten ghosty. Kira, when we get to question 30, we go through them again, and they're also on the screen at halftime. You can't miss any. Lee Taylor. What is that about? Honestly, seriously. Question 28. Which wine shares its name with a joint of pork? Is it champagne, hock, or claret? And 29, introduced in 1959, Think Small was a long-running advertising slogan used by Volkswagen for which model of car? Worth a guess that if you don't know. And question 30, as usual, it's an anagram. Ooh, guess what? It's the name of a James Bond film. How surprising. So it's an anagram, which is a jumbled up word or words, and it's the name of a Bond film. Quite a long one, that. Unscramble that. That's what you'll get. I don't think Lee is going to be your friend, Calvin, after saying that. Now, as you're working that out, some people got it in the chat, but that's up to you. We're going to go through the first set of questions. Of course, these are on the screen at halftime as well. So very quickly, question 13 was, where do dates grow? On trees, underground, or in coconuts? Leah's got the anagram. Well done. Question 14, in sport, which position did England footballer David Seaman play? Then 15, raisins are made by drying which fruit? Mark's got it as well, and Laura. Question 16, according to the Collins English Dictionary, FYI is a written abbreviation for what? Lisa's got it too, and Kathy's got it as well. And then, which has the highest population? Is it Scotland or Wales? Question 18, which country does Parmesan cheese come from? Yay, Leon's got it as well. And then in the animal kingdom, does each housefly's life cycle begin as an egg or a maggot? Question 20, which English Premier football... These all come from in here, There's problems, isn't there? Which English Premiership football team has a cannon on its club badge? And 21, what M is the word for a word or phrase that's repeated during meditation? Question 22, which of the following is the correct quote from the film Casablanca? Is it play it, Sam? Play it again, Sam? Or just play the song, Sam? 23, what P is the term in fencing for a move that deflects an attack? And 24, are the Great Smoky Mountains in Canada or the USA? Marie's very happy about that. He's got the anagram. 25, which foodstuff is sold as small, medium, large, or very large now that the 1 to 7 sizing system's been abolished? If it's frozen, Kira, if you refresh the page, it normally fixes it. And 26, Armagnac and Cognac are varieties of which alcoholic spirit? Is it gin, whiskey, brandy, or rum? Hey, I'm nearly multitasking. Nearly. It's very good. 27 in TV, which shabbily dressed detective was played by Peter Falk. And 28, which wine shares its name with a joint of pork, champagne, hock, or claret? Mark's like, got it, but a player called Lynn. Got it. Question 29. Introduced in 1959, Think Small was a long-running advertising slogan used by Volkswagen for which model of car? And the anagram is a James Bond film. I like that. Worryman overdose. Okay, the next bit that we do are catchphrases. A little bit like the dingbats that you've seen, but moving. Well-known sayings. There's 5 of these. Each catchphrase plays twice quickly. If you do want to replay these, you can, because in your entry form, there's a YouTube link embedded inside your form, so you can press it. It won't go away from the form, and you can replay them if you need to. But we're going to play them on screen now. Here we go.
Bottle flip flop, beep bop, skirfle or ding dang, willy wally bing bang, tick tock, peekaboo, hip it dip it doodle doo, fizzle does a cling clang, doodle doodle sing sang. Yeah, I said noodle doodle sing sang.
He said noodle doodle sing sang.
Here's a song everybody knows. Yeah, we all know how it goes. 'Cause it's the song everybody knows. So come on and sing. Flim flam doodle bottle flip flop beep bop skirfle or ding dang willy wally bing bang tick tock peekaboo hip it dip it doodle doo fizzle does a cling clang doodle doodle sing sang. Yeah, I said noodle doodle sing sang.
He said noodle doodle sing sang.
Here's a song everybody knows. Yeah, we all know how it goes. 'Cause it's the song everybody knows. So come on and sing. Come on and sing, come on. Flim flam doodle bottle flip flop beep bop skirfle or ding dang willy wally bing bang tick tock peekaboo hip it dip it doodle doo fizzle does a cling clang noodle doodle sing sang. Flim flam doodle bottle flip flop beep bop skirfle or ding dang willy wally bing bang tick tock peekaboo hip it dip it doodle doo fizzle does a cling clang noodle doodle sing sang. Yeah, I said noodle doodle sing sang.
Yeah, he said noodle doodle sing sang.
Yeah, there's a song everybody knows. Yeah, we all know how it goes. 'Cause it's the song everybody knows. So come on and sing. Come on and sing. Come on.
Sing, sing, sing-a-dingy wing ding. Doo-dah, squiddle diddle hoo-ha.
Yeah, there's a song everybody knows. So come on and sing. Flim flam doodle bottle flip flop beep bop skirfle or ding dang willy wally bing bang tick tock peekaboo hip it dip it doodle doo fizzle does a cling clang noodle doodle. Here's a song everybody knows. Skirfle or ding dang yeah, we all know how it goes. Fizzle does a cling clang 'cause it's a song everybody knows. Skirfle or ding dang willy wally here's a song everybody knows. Fizzle does a cling so come on and sing. Here's a song everybody knows. Yeah, we all know how it goes. 'Cause it's the song everybody knows. So come on and sing. Flim flam doodle bottle flip flop beep bop skirfle or ding dang willy wally bing bang tick tock peekaboo hip it dip it doodle doo fizzle does a cling clang doodle doodle sing sang.
I love that. Everyone's trying to get the catchphrases, and all Lee can say about the bath one is, I mean, who else would notice that apart from Lee Taylor, who has a bath at a tap end? I love it. Yeah, just be careful on the catchphrases, because actually, when we do mark them, we do it the same as the show if you like, in that there is only one answer accepted. So, you know, a couple of them you think, oh, it could be this or that, but we do only accept one. We're a bit mean on that. The rest of them we're not. Catchphrases. Do you know what? Calvin, I have never heard of the answer to 35. I would not have got 35. Right, on to the music round. By the way, the catchphrases can be replayed. They're embedded inside your entry form if you just joined us late. With our Bond theme, what we've got is I've got 5 very short clips of Bond songs. All you've got to do is to say which Bond film it's from, and on your form you've got multiple options too. Here we go.
See him move through smoke and mirrors, feel his presence in the crowd. See him move through smoke and mirrors, feel his presence in the crowd. I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna wake up. Into the fire, to fatal sounds of broken dreams. Dance into the fire, to fatal sounds of broken dreams. Dance into the fire. On yourself because no one else here will save you. The odds will betray you. On yourself because no one else here will save you. The odds will betray you.
I nearly did, Lee. I nearly did. Yes, well done, Paul. But I actually agree with you. There's Laura's been doing her homework. There's a really good club version of, you know, the the normal do 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 that I really like. Just thought I'd tell you. Anyway, right. So what happens at this point is we have a short break. I know we've got quite a few different people with us tonight. The questions that I've already read are on screen on this side during the 10 minutes. Also, on this side of the screen, surprising yourself, Leah, there's 5 bonus questions which are still worth points. They're listed on your entry form too. They are, let me think, this is always the thing, can you remember what they are? They are, you've got to name the novel, and it's got the main character and the year that the novel was published, and you've got to name what it is. Have you, Laura? That's good. After the break, we have got our Bond round. I'm going tomorrow to see it. Have you seen it yet? I'm really excited. So 5:20, I'm going tomorrow. Why am I telling you the time? That's strange. We've got our Bond round. We've got a short connections round 2. We've of course got wipeout and some harder questions as well. Hope you're having a good time. Please don't forget to make a small donation. That link is on your entry form. We do ask that you do that so that we can keep running, even if you just chuck in a couple of quid in. We call it the honesty box. Right, I'll see you in 10 minutes. Hope you're having a good time. Yeah, so it's Bond round. Yeah, are you excited? Okay, so a few multiples in here. Don't want to make it too niche for people. Good luck. I'm really genuinely excited about seeing it. So, first one, and for these you have got multiples for a few of them. What was the first James Bond film released? And you got a drop-down menu for that one. James Bond films. Is it Daniel Craig? Is it Pierce Brosnan? Or have they been in the same number? So 47 is, who's been in the most James Bond films from those two? Is it Daniel Craig? Is it Pierce Brosnan? Or is it the same number? What day was it that Facebook went down with all them problems? Was it Tuesday? Or was it Wednesday? It was Wednesday. Was it Wednesday? On to 48. What rank does... Oh, no. Dave, we are going to go back over these ones before, and you can rewind the video at the end of the quiz. So what rank does James Bond hold? Was it Monday, Kathy? Was it? In the Royal Navy Volunteer Reserve. Is it Commander, Commodore, or Captain? So what rank does James Bond hold in the Royal Navy Volunteer Reserve? Is it Commander, Commodore, or Captain? Sent the world crazy, isn't it, Kathy? Question 49. Who played the role of Q for ages and ages in 17 James Bond films from 63 to 99? I've just thought, how sad is this? Who played the role of... Yeah, it's the little things in life. Who played the role of Q in 17 James Bond films from 1963 to 1999? I like that, Carol. Carol chips in with that. Really, Mark? That's ace. Get all your gadgets from him. Can you just do me car up? Finally, question 50. Which actor was the youngest when appearing as James Bond? There's a real difference between them when I looked. So which actor was the youngest when he appeared first as James Bond? Now, in case you did miss any of those, we'll go back really quickly for you. Of course, you can wind the video back at the end of the quiz as well. If you're on Facebook, you do have to wait till we go offline. If you're on YouTube, you can do it at any time. So 46 was, what was the title of the first James Bond film? 47, who's been in more James Bond films? Is it Daniel Craig? Is it Pierce Brosnan? Or have they been in the same number? And that's to date. Question 48, what rank does James Bond hold in the Royal Navy Volunteer Reserve? 49, who played the role of Q in 17 James Bond films from 63 to 99? I nearly said something then, but it would have given it away, so no. And then I'm learning. And then 50, which actor was the youngest when appearing as James Bond? I don't get it, Lee. No, Kathy, I'm not. I'm not. Okay, now what we've done is next bit. Let's get rid of my little. Oh, I can't find it. Where is it gone? Where's it gone? Bear with me. I'm looking for a button. No, Kathy, I'm not. Oh, there we go. Right. Okay. Right. So, connections round. We've not done these for ages. So the way this works is, doesn't it look big now that I've got rid of the thing? It looks massive. Connections round with 4 questions. Should I think before I speak, Chris? With 4 questions. And then the 5th question of the sequence is, what's the link between the 4? Okay. Denise, please write them in the right place. So question 51, which British football stadium is located on Sir Matt Busby Way? So once again, these 4, after that, there's a 5th one on question 55 that says, what's the link? So keep that in your mind. So 51, which British football stadium is located on Sir Matt Busby Way? Just never can. Oh, dearie me. Dearie me. Question 52. With the sorry, Denise. With the first being Mercury, you're not the only one, honestly. Which star sign was chosen as the name of NASA's second human spaceflight program due to the fact that the spacecraft could carry 2 astronauts? I'm setting myself a challenge tonight, actually, because the music round's multiple choice. It'll shave a good half hour off marking. So you should receive your answers and score by 11:30. Your best. So with the first being Mercury, which star sign was chosen as the name of NASA's second human spaceflight program due to the fact that the spacecraft could carry 2 astronauts? '53, which cocktail consisting of the ingredients white rum, coconut cream, and fresh pineapple juice has a name that actually means strained pineapple in Spanish? And then the last one before we're asking you what the connection is. Bratislava is the capital city of which European country? So now hopefully you've got 4 or some of those answers. For 55, we're asking what's the connection. Now, you should actually be able to do it in 1 or 2 words. You don't need to write what all the separate answer connections are, if that makes sense. So what's the connection between the previous 5 questions? That's worth 1 point only, and the others are also worth a point as well. Now, if you want them one more time quickly, here we go. So that was 51. A nice little connection, this, I think. Then 52. Oh, really serious. 53. The name of the cocktail. And 54. Now, obviously, you've got till 10 o'clock to submit your form. We've still got about 15 minutes of the quiz left. So plenty of time if you wanted to go back and think about these and work out what the connection is. Keep looking, Denise. You've got loads of time. Put that to one side and have a little look later. Okay. We call these the harder ones. Not so much tonight, maybe. We've got some... Oh, Lee. Right, well, oh, okay. Right, this is interesting. Keep looking, because I don't know. I'm not going to give any clues anyway. Woohoo! Laura's got it, yes! Nice one, Laura. I think if you've got it, you've got it. You know, you're not... Yeah, I think if you've got it, Paul, you'll know about it. So, here we go. 56. Which decade, and there's no connection on these, was the telegram service discontinued? Telegram service discontinued in the UK. Was it the 1940s, the 1960s, or the 1980s? Mark, let her have a moment. If she wants to say it's her, and you know... Let her do it. May Taylor never ceases to amaze me. Yeah, Leon, I'm really... I can understand that. I can understand that, but you know, just do the ones you can. I can understand that. Give yourself 10 extra points in your head. 57 in biology. If I did a Norwegian quiz, Lean, I don't think I'd be doing very well. In biology, what's the soft spot on a baby's head called? She's like, yes, I'm playing again. This is ace. I get 10 points. So there is a little bit more of the question there if you want to read it. But in biology, what's the soft spot on a baby's head called? You'll kick yourself when you see it, Calvin, if you have got the answers. Obviously, it's hard to get a connection if you've not got the answers. '58, multiple choice. Now, I'm not sure how you say that word. Not that I ever don't know. But known as stomata? I want to say stomata, but... Anyway. How many eyes do caterpillars have? Is it 4, 8, 12, or 24? And that is on both sides in total. So how many eyes do caterpillars have in total? 4, 8, 12, or 24. You got a long journey to the hunters then, Lee, haven't you? From Mongolia. Oh dear. Lean's probably thinking, who are these nutters? Oh, do you think, Chris? 59, despite inconclusive evidence, that now I might be doing this later, so hey, that sounds dodgy, doesn't it? But despite inconclusive evidence, there's a popular belief that a chemical compound commonly known by what 3-letter abbreviation, you do need those 3 letters correct, can cause headaches and other symptoms in what's known as Chinese restaurant syndrome. So despite inconclusive evidence, the popular belief that a chemical compound commonly known by what 3-letter abbreviation can cause headaches, other symptoms, and what's known as Chinese restaurant syndrome? I'm having a Chinese. I've not eaten. And question 60. What's the lowest note on a standard 88 key piano? And you've got 4 to choose from there. So what's the lowest note on a standard 88 key piano? Now then, we're on the final I like that, Paul. On the final bit of the quiz, we call it the wipeout round.
Oh no. Oh no. No.
Okay, so last 5 questions of the quiz. There's 65 questions in the quiz, but it's actually out of 70, and this is why now. There's 5 questions. They're all worth double the amount of points, so 2 points each. You can well rack the points up here. And they're all 50-50s. Whee! But if you get one wrong, you get nothing for the round. You get no points for the round. But you can miss them out. Actually, on your form, there's 50-50, and then there's a box underneath. I'll have to be careful with that, won't I? Yeah. There's a box underneath that says you don't want to gamble, thus you wouldn't wipe out, if that makes sense. The instructions are also on your form, as I always explain it so. Right, here we go. Teasers these. So, 61. What happened first? Was it Prince had a hit single with 1999, or Robbie Williams had a hit single with Millennium? So, which came first? On your form, it just says Prince or Robbie. Or if you're not sure, you don't want to gamble, you can opt out. I know some of Dilly Dilly at least are playing. Is Brian playing? Because Brian was 88 yesterday. We saw him yesterday. Hi Brian, if you're playing. So which family name is a slang term for a pawnbroker? Is it auntie, or auntie if you like, or uncle? Am I on mute? No, I'm bouncing up and down here. Am I on now? Oh, I'm on mute now. Shall I unplug? You could just... Am I on now? Oh, I came back. It must have been a freeze. You could just say that, couldn't you? And cause me all sorts of problems. So which family name is a slang term for a pawnbroker, auntie, or uncle? I was just saying we said happy birthday to Brian, who was 88 yesterday. So happy birthday, Brian, if you're there. Think we'll ever get through a quiz without any no. We've had one out of 237. Question 63. Which is bigger? Is it a hectare or an acre? Yeah, he was a dead nice bloke as well, Paul. He was playing last night in the pub quiz. So 63, which is bigger? Is it a hectare or an acre? Remember, you have got till 10 o'clock. Stop it, Jill. It hasn't. Stop it. Honestly. I'll get Kevin back if you don't stop it. Don't stop it. Teasing me. I'm still thinking, has it gone off? Can it have gone off? No, it can't have gone off because I can. No. 64. Who was David Beckham's best man when he married Victoria in 1999? Was it Gary Neville or was it Ryan Giggs? Panoli, I kind of got a bit anxious. Kevin. People don't want him, Kathy. I think they're scared of him. And finally, 65. The three primary colours of light are red, blue, and what else? Is it yellow or green? So the three primary colours of light are red, blue, and what else? Is it yellow or green? Well, that's something good, Steve. Well, at least we've managed to get to the end. Apologies for the technical issue. Right, what I am going to do is I'm going to go through those questions one more time for you. Just before I do, you have got till 10 o'clock. Remember to submit your form. As soon as you do, I'll go off and mark it for you, and you'll receive a league table of scores along with all the answers to the quiz by email as well. Please don't forget to make a small donation for playing, and can you list your team name when you do that as well, so that we know that you have? That would be fantastic. Thank you. Right, we'll go through them one more time. Oh, you've had fun. So, what decade was the telegram service discontinued in the UK? 40s, 60s, or 80s? That was 56. I'll make sure I read them out just in case you haven't got the picture. Thanks, Lisa. In biology, what's the soft spot on a baby's head called? That was 57. Thanks, Mark. A couple of questions. I can't wait to see what people have put. Question 58. Known as stigmata, not sure. But how many eyes do most caterpillars have in total? Is it 4, 8, 12, or 24? $59. Thanks, Sandra. You have a good weekend as well. Thank you. What is the three-letter abbreviation known as Chinese restaurant syndrome? And then 60. What's the lowest note on a standard 88 key piano? Is it G, A, B, or D? Thanks, Mary. Oh, I'm glad you've had a good time. Then it's the wipeout ones. Yeah, Lee. Yeah. Be good. Thanks, Kathy. 61. What happened first? Was it Prince had a hit single with 1999? Or Robbie Williams had a hit single with Millennium? 62. Which family name is a slang term for a pawnbroker, auntie, or uncle? By the way, if you played and you're new and you've not played before, thank you for playing. And everybody else. Thanks, Paul. Oh, cheers, Calvin. Get better soon. That's Which is bigger? Is it hectare or an acre? 64. Who was David Beckham's best man? Was it Gary Neville or Ryan Giggs? Steve just come back and gone, I just switched the telly off. Hi, Steve. It's mad, isn't it? It's Friday night, isn't it? And finally, the three, let's go, it's just, the three primary colours of light are red, blue, thanks Chris, thanks mate, I'll probably see you on Thursday, yeah? Are red, blue, and what else? And that is light. Is it yellow or green? Thanks everybody, have a great weekend, and I'll see you really soon. Good night.
Game over.